All right, everybody, here we go. Good Thursday to you, 7:30 right now, and we're looking live out across the plaza on what is an abnormally warm late February evening and feeling good outside. We've got some warm weather ahead. Want to get you ready for Friday. Friday's going to be nice temperature-wise. There's going to be a little bit of a cost in there with the wind, so I'll walk you through that. Your weekend, we see some changes come in, and then next week we've got the spring kind of storm system that's on the way, so we've got mess with that. So let's show you what we're working with here and just kind of hop on in and walk you through it all. So here we go. First off, the number one thing that you would want to know is Friday is extra warm. It has been a warm week. We have had our warmest weather so far in 2025. This week it's been 60s all week long. 70s aren't off the table tomorrow. I do believe tomorrow will be the warmest day that we've had so far this week. The cost, though, which I bet most of us would take this deal, is the wind. It's going to be pretty windy tomorrow, at least at times, maybe not all day. Then the weekend, we get a 20 to 25 degree drop. But the thing is, we are so warm on Friday that we can stand to lose 20 to 25 degrees, and we're still back to what's normal for this time of year. It's just we've been spoiled this week, and this weekend is back to reality, and not to be something that we shouldn't expect this time of year. You know, we get these big swings. And then March comes in this weekend and next week with the storm system. So not so much this weekend, it's next week that we're first warning you on Tuesday and Wednesday. And Wednesday's a new one where we have rain, we have thunderstorms, maybe even a strong storm or two, and a wintry mix of rain, some snow. Could we see snow? We go from near 70 to snow? Yeah, we might do that. So let's start with the wind. And one thing that we like to show is a trash can tracker. Tomorrow's my trash day. And it's at a level 2 out of 4. All right, so I don't think it's down the street, but probably get knocked over if it's out in the morning. Mine's out waiting by the curb right now because I come so early. So what's that look like? Well, about 40 mile per hour wind gusts, 40-ish, not out of the question for the morning. But that should be the windiest part of the day. It's out of the southwest. And then as the day wears on, it's still breezy, but look at the numbers come down. So if you've got plans Friday afternoon and evening, you still have a wind, but 20 to 25 miles per hour as you wrap up February, that's not uncommon. We get that a lot of days. So it goes from windy to just kind of breezy. So Friday evening to me looks awesome. I mean, we're going to be super warm. The wind's coming down. We're sunny. We're dry. Great looking day for us lined up on Friday. So what's the high temperature? Forecasting 68. That's 10 below the record. The record's 78, but that is the warmest day so far this year and a full 20 degrees warmer than what's normal. Normal is 48. We just soar right past that. Then Saturday, there you go. There's your reality check. We're back down to about normal, 45. Still, Saturday, you've got plans. You want to go outside, go for it. You know, we're just going to have to put the coats back on, but you're in the sunshine. Doesn't look terribly windy. And then Sunday, pretty decent day, Sunday really. Low to mid 50s. Not a terrible breeze, a little bit of a breeze, but sunshine. We're dry during the day. We might see some rain Sunday night, likely while we're sleeping, but weekend, it's okay. All right, now we get into next week, and this is what we're tracking. So you see this low that shoots off across the Rockies, and it's a strong one. It's the kind that we start to see in the springtime, and the red that I'm showing you here is storm energy. That's fuel for storms. And the more of that you have, the stronger your storms can become. And if you look at the top of that, you see that red getting kind of close to us, all right? In fact, we're going to have some of that storm energy around for Tuesday. The most of it, though, the core of that is to our south, so that's where the greatest risk for strong to severe storms will be on Tuesday, from Memphis to Atlanta to northern New Orleans, western Mississippi, even Dallas and Houston could see some of that. But don't be surprised, we're giving you an early heads up that there is a shot that we have a low in severe risk next Tuesday. Part of the reason why is thunderstorms can easily make hail this time of year because we still have cold air that's just above the ground, so hail, you know, the freezing level's not that high. So if a storm gets tall enough, it can easily produce hail. And if a storm is making hail that's bigger than a quarter size or larger, then it's considered a severe thunderstorm. And we might have some warnings on Tuesday just because of that, even if the storms aren't otherwise terribly strong. So just something to know there. This is how it looks on forecast radar. Big storm system there. You can see the core of them do look to be to our south, more in that zone that's already been painted. But we're going to have some rain up here to the north and probably some thunderstorms. And then on the back side of this thing, as it pulls away, it does look stronger now. yeah, you see that little stripe of blue that's coming in. We could see a little bit of snow in there on Wednesday. So closer look at this. Monday, some spotty rain, not a big deal. All right, mainly in the morning. You may not see any rain at all on Monday, but it's possible that we have a few showers in advance of the main thing that comes in on Tuesday. So rain and storms, a few of them could be strong. We'll watch for that. And then Wednesday, that rain-snow mix. Now, the best chance for the mix is mainly north of Kansas City. Let me show you all of this. All right, so here's the rain and storm portion of this. This is on Tuesday. And where you see that stripe of yellow, that could be anywhere in our area. It's just a computer forecast telling us that we could have some thunderstorms within that, and thus the heavy rain is what it's showing. But a good chance for rain for most of us. There we are into the evening. And we're a little short on precipitation so far this month. So we could use a little bit of a healthy soaker, and this might do that. 1/4 to a 1/2 inch, not out of the question. Could get more if you get caught underneath a thunderstorm. And then here comes the cold side of it. Oh, don't like that. So this is Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. And this is the backside cold part of the system where it's still wrapping moisture around, but the cold air is coming in with it. The thing to remember is we've been really warm here lately, and I'm actually forecasting that our temperatures in Kansas City will remain above freezing. So it's still possible that the atmosphere produces snow, but if you want it to stick and cause problems, well, it's kind of hard to do that whenever the ground is really warm and our temperatures are above zero at the surface, or above freezing at the surface rather. So a lot of that would melt on contact. It might, land on your windshield, but then they just melt right away. That's the way the setup looks to me currently. And watch as we roll forward. Pay close attention here. In Kansas City, notice we're kind of right on the edge of that snow line. We're really looking at details of something that's far out, so just giving you the idea of what it looks like now. But see how it's mainly rain for us. So could we see some snow accumulation on Wednesday? Yeah, it's possible. It really has to come down fast. I don't think it would last that long. But if it does come down quickly enough, it can insulate itself from the warm ground and kind of cool the ground off, and then stack on top of itself, and you can get some light accumulation. That would be possible closer to Iowa. For us, even though you see the blue in Kansas City down to Olathe, with that, yeah, we might get the snowflakes to fall. But again, don't think it's going to do anything at this point. So we'll keep tabs on that for you. Might change. And if it does, we'll let you know. So that's the latest there. In the meantime, 54 in Kansas City at 7:38. Ooh, I like that. 46 in Lawrence. So we've got some cooler temperatures around. But generally, everybody's mild right now. And as we look ahead through your next 24 hours, so we're going to be in the 50s, dropping to the 40s overnight, but we kind of stop at about 40. Our normal low temperature is 27, so we're doing pretty good. That's a great platform to jump from for tomorrow morning, which helps boost us for the afternoon. Look how quickly our temperatures rise. We're in the 50s in no time, 60s by lunchtime, and then near 70 with sunny skies on a Friday. It's payday too, at least for us, so this can be great. Then the weekend, temperatures again down Sunday. We showed you that earlier. Let me get you the full 7-day here. Saturday, we have the Sporting KC home opener. So temperature is going to be in the low 40s to upper 30s through that game. Just know that, but otherwise good. Warms back up Monday and Tuesday. We're back into the 60s. And notice our low temperature Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I've got 36. So not freezing. So that would help with that snow melt if we get it at all. It is an if. Then back into the 40s as we go to next week. So just looking kind of at the first week of March as a whole, generally, kind of unsettled, but the super extra warm stuff that we've been enjoying here lately, I don't see that coming back super soon. So it might be a little while before we pop back up into these wonderful 60s. Kind of planes out in wake of that storm system where we kind of ride in the upper 40s, low 50s. Just kind of planning ahead. So anyway, hope that helps with your plans and what you've got going on in your personal life. That's always the goal, just to show you what we see, and you can navigate that as necessary in your life. I've got updates coming at 10 o'clock, new stuff coming in, and we'll review that and share it with you at the newscast. Always appreciate you watching, and thank you so much. Take care. Have a great night.